Welcome to SortaOkay Reviews, where every fandom is welcome, and I have been waiting for this day for a long time. As you know, I am a collector. I collect a bunch of anime figures, a bunch of Funko Pops, majority anime. I love anime, and well, today has finally come. I waited about, I'd say almost a month for this thing to come in, and it is my first anime resin statue. I'm excited. It is from Light Weapon Studios, and it is a DBZ statue. So let's crack it open, and I'll show you guys what I got.
I can't stop him. I can't. He's come back so strong. Dad, I'm sorry.
Alright guys, here it is, Son Gohan. Gohan is my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z. He definitely doesn't get the respect he needs sometimes because, well, he's been treated pretty badly in Super lately. But Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell games, it was like my childhood. I love that moment when he just goes Super Saiyan. And this isn't just like a plain statue of him just in a powering up pose. I wanted something a little more unique, and I love that he's pretty much pulling off his I don't know, I can't remember what Piccolo calls it. But pretty much like Piccolo's top. And then two, he does come with a regular Super Saiyan head sculpt. And this is my first anime resin statue. Now, for some of you that may not know what anime resin statues are, they're like high quality, hand sculpted statues. So they're not like, hugely produced like some Banprestos and Kotobukiya. They're not like widely available. You can't go into just any, I would say, your like Amazon, stuff like that, and buy these. You have to know people. You have to kind of search for them, and then a lot of people get them online, and then you got to be careful because these are from like, I wouldn't say officially licensed studios, like they don't have the official license sometimes, but this is from Light Weapon Studio. And how I got this bad boy was I'm part of a group called Anime Resin Collectors, also DBZ Collectors, and there's a guy, Joseph Leon. Thank you so much, Joseph Leon, for my first anime resin statue. I'm so excited. He is a really generous, nice man, very patient. Pretty much, he's the guy that handles all the purchasing of these, the distributing in the group, and he pretty much tells you when they're up for pre-order, and you don't have to do the whole payment up front. You can do payment plans because these things are not cheap. So this statue alone, I think, was, I want to say either $350 or $400, and then shipping is really where they get you with these things because shipping is usually about $200, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little bit more. But they're 100% worth the money, and I'm so excited to have this in my collection. But thank you again, Joseph Leon. If you are not part of the group, there's a group, I'll try to put a link in the description below, Anime Resin Collectors, and then Dragon Ball Z Collectors United. It's a fun group. Please be respectful in the group. Like, no, we don't want to bring any negativity or bad vibes or anything into that group. It's all just collecting what we love. Anime, Dragon Ball Z, that stuff. And then two, it's a great way if you want to get into the anime resin statue collecting game. He will definitely help you out. And he doesn't do just Dragon Ball. There's Naruto, there's Bleach, Demon Slayer, a whole bunch. But without further ado, I want to open this guy. I can't wait to get into it. So let's open him up.
Shout out Kobe.
Gohan, hang in there!
Okay, guys, so you saw me unbox him. So one thing I wanted to bring up, when we were actually taking it out of the shipper box, it was kind of hard to pull. I actually had to have Brad help me and take it out. But the neat thing is they had like where you could kind of pull it out, so you didn't like have to like dig your hands in there or like lift it upside down. So that was really nice. And then too, as you saw, it was Velcroed, really secure tape. I tried when I cut the tape to use the dull edge, just because most of the time it'll cut it, and then two, maybe you don't risk, you know, slicing something. But then I took that off and everything was nicely, neatly packaged, very safe. And then here is everything that we got. So I will say, like, that little metal card is cool. It's just pretty much like them, like little extra to show, like, hey, this is from our studio, and it shows the number. And I love that I got number 24. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Because just like Gohan, he is the GOAT. But this is everything. Like I said, these statues, they all range in different sizes. Some are huge, some are smaller. And I like the size of this one. So this, because those big ones are really nice. And I do have one coming. But, like, I want to be able to fit these in nice displays. And sometimes when you get these big ones, you really have to start modifying your case and stuff like that. So I love the size of this, and I love the detailing on it. But without further ado, let me put him together, and I'll show you what he looks like all put together.
If only I'd been stronger.
Power comes in response to a need, not a desire.
If only I could have done more.
Gohan, let it go. Drop your restraints. Protect the life I love.
16. I let you die. I can't do that. I won't watch anymore. I feel it slipping.
Gohan!
We tried. We all did our very best to be heroes like you, but it just not enough.
You can't take my Gohan away from me! He's my baby and nobody can take him away!
Gohan! Raise it higher! You can win this one!
Gohan!
Release it, Gohan! Release everything! Remember all the pain he's caused, the people he's hurt. Now make that your power! Say goodbye!
No! I have to be strong. If I can't do this, then Dad, Krillin, everyone! I'm going to lose them all!
Vegeta! Now's your chance!
What are you so afraid of, son? Isn't this what you wanted? I warned you! I told you what would happen if you pushed me too far. But you didn't listen. You forced me to awaken my hidden power. And now that you've seen it, you're afraid. Because you know that I'm going to destroy you!
Alright guys, so boom, we got him put together. It was fairly simple. I know some of these, like, they have a whole bunch of pieces and they They can get really confusing, but the great thing, you know, these statues are expensive, but one thing you really pay for that's really nice is the magnet. So, you know, you can easily you kind of can find where everything goes just by, like, as you can see, there's a magnet right there, and then you just kind of find the shape, and then you just kind of stick it in there, and boom, it just snaps into place. But here he is, Son Gohan from Light Weapon Studios. This is my first, like I said, my first statue, and wow. The base does not light up, but I wouldn't say that there's probably people out there that could make it where it could, but I'm not going to mess with that. I like that they give you a little stand right there for the extra head sculpt in case you ever want to put it on. And then too, if you do want to put it on, simple, just easily, just hold the base, boom, pull out the head, set it down real quick, and pull it out. It's magnet too, so it just snaps right on, boom, sits there really nicely, and then you just, boom, plop it on, and then there it is with the Super Saiyan head sculpt. Now see, the white tips on the head sculpt, they don't really bother me. It's just really nicely detailed, because when you look at it, it really looks like a Super Saiyan head sculpt. It looks really nice. But let's take the Super Saiyan head sculpt off. Boom, pop that back down. Like I said, it sits really nicely there. Has a nice soft material, and then we'll put the Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt, because that's what we remember the most badass Gohan with Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt. And I like that he's just pulling off his cape. It just looks so dynamic. I love the base. It's really nice. It really stands out. I like that he's just not in his generic, like a generic powering up pose or like a blast pose. The only thing I would say is maybe like if he was doing the final Kamehameha, that would be really cool. But if you're a Gohan fan, this is definitely a really nice piece. And if you're part of the group, or decide to become part of the group, I think he is still available. So if you would like to purchase him, hit up Joseph Leon, join the page, like I said, but like I said, no negativity, nothing like that. We're just here to collect. Hit him up. He does offer payment plans. He will work with you. Very nice guy. And you can have this beautiful piece in your collection. Also something I wanted to bring up to, the one thing I really like, I'll hold this. This is also magnet. So, like, he holds it right there and it sticks into his back. So, like, let's just say you wanted to show the Gohan just, like, as he is walking without the cape. Because he didn't really wear it while he was in Super Saiyan 2. He actually looks really pretty good without it. It kind of looks like he just has, like, a piece of cloth in his hand. And you can't really see the peg too well where he holds the cape. So if you wanted to pose him just like that, it will work, which I really, really do like, that it doesn't have to have the cape. And then if you just want to add the cape back, boom, it just snaps back into place, and boom. So I like that you have a bunch of options with this guy, and you can change it up every now and then, so it's not just a boom, one and done statue. But I gotta say, so for my first anime resin statue, I'm pretty happy. I definitely have opened up Pandora's box. I definitely want more. I've got 3 on pre-order. I paid off 1 today. I've got another one coming. I'll give you guys a hint of what it could be. All I'm going to tell you is Tournament of Power. I do plan on getting some other anime ones soon, but Dragon Ball Z is my first, you know, is that first love. It was that first anime, and I love Dragon Ball Z, so I wanted to get some nice pieces in the collection of that, and then I'm going to start branching out to some other anime, because that is the thing too. I would say, if I had any advice, if you're thinking about getting into anime resin statues, don't try to collect them all, because you can't. They're expensive, and 2, these are huge pieces, and you want to make sure they're of characters you love, and that it's definitely a statue that you're like, yep, I gotta have that in the collection. So that's why I got this guy, because like I said, the pose and this, it looks so dynamic and it looks different than most of the generic, like just powering up poses. So that's what I really liked about it. And two, you get some, you can change it in and out, and it works really well. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you guys have this? What was your first anime Resin statue? What do you guys have on pre-order? I definitely can't wait to get more. I can't wait to get a display to put these in and make them look really nice. And yeah, I'm looking forward to and not looking forward to what's about to come, because it's not good for my wallet. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'll put a link down below for the group. Let them know that I sent you, and I hope you enjoy the group. I hope it'll help you guys out. That'll do it for me. Have a great day.